Before we start talking about all different type of candle types, let's talk about regular candles first. Regular candles are the foundation of candles. Until we know exactly what regular candles are telling us, any other candle structure will just be confusing us. Let's dig off into candles, regular candles. Let's dig into what regular candles are actually showing you. Regular candles are the foundation of reading the chart. Before you start switching to hollow candles, volume candles, Heiken, Ashi, or anything else, you need to understand what a regular candle is telling you first. Each candle represents a period of time. So if I'm on a 1 minute chart, every candle is showing me what happened during that 1 minute. If I'm on a 5 minute chart, every candle is showing me what happened during that 5 minutes. And inside that candle, there are four main pieces: the open, the close, the top wick, and the bottom wick. The open is where price started for that candle. The close is where price ended for that candle. Now the wick shows us where price traveled during that candle. The top of the wick shows how high price pushed up before pulling back. The bottom of the wick shows how low price pushed down before bouncing back. So the body shows where price opened and closed. But the wick shows the battle that happened in between. That's why wicks matter. A long wick on top can show sellers stepped in and pushed price back down. A long wick on the bottom can show buyers stepped in and pushed price back up. So when you look at a candle, don't just look at the color. Look at the body, look at the wicks, and ask yourself, what is this candle telling you? And when you see a long wick on both sides with a small body in the middle, that's called a doji. A doji represents indecision. Buyers and sellers are battling, but neither side has full control yet. That's how you start reading candles like a trader. Regular candles show price truth. They show the real open, high, low, and close. And once you understand regular candles, every other candle type becomes easier to understand because now you can see what those candle types are actually changing, smoothing out, or adding to the chart. So before you get fancy, learn the foundation first. Now that we looked at regular candles, let's switch over to volume candles. Regular candles show you price action. Volume candles add one more thing: participation. So now we're not just asking, did price move? We're asking, did we have participation behind that move? These are volume candles. Let's dig into it. Volume candles read almost the same way as regular candles do. You still have the open, the high, low, close, body, wick, and the candle color. The difference is this: a regular candle mainly shows you price movement. A volume candle shows you price movement plus participation. So when the candle gets wider or bigger, that means more volume came in during that time frame. A wide green candle means buyers were active and price pushed up with more participation. A wide red candle means sellers were active and price pushed down with more participation. But here's the key: volume does not automatically mean the move is good. You still have to read the wick, the close, and the location on the chart. A big candle with a strong close can show momentum. A big candle with a long wick can show rejection. And a skinny candle usually tells you there was not much participation behind this move. So the simple way to read volume candles is this: same candle rules as regular candles, but now the candle is showing you how much volume was behind that move. Now that we got volume candles out of the way, let's get into hollow candles. Most green candles will be hollow and most red candles will be solid. The ones I pay attention to are the oddballs: solid green candles and hollow red candles. They signify pressure building. Let's check out the candles. Hollow candles are like regular candles, but they show one extra layer of pressure. Most green candles will be hollow and most red candles will be solid. That's normal. The color shows if the candle closed higher or lower than the candle before it. The fill shows if the candle closed above or below its own open. So when I see a filled green candle or a hollow red candle, I don't treat it as a trade signal by itself. I treat it as hesitation, a possible shift in pressure. That matters more near key levels like support, resistance, VWAP, or EMAs. And for time frames, hollow candles can be used anywhere, but they're usually easier to read on higher time frames because the fast charts create more noise. So now that we're done with the hollow candles, let's switch over to the line candles. The line candles are simple but powerful. The line chart connects closing prices and removes a lot of candle noise. That makes it useful for seeing clean market structure, especially on higher time frames. I like to use it before trading by marking clean swing highs and lows on the 4-hour or daily chart, then switching back to candles and dropping down to my execution time frame. This trade hack right here not only help you start off your top-down analysis and your day, it helps you line off your support and resistance before you drop your chart down to a lower time frame. That's the lesson.